So I have to make this video kind of fast because I just came back from school and I have 30 minutes left while I'm writing the script until I have to go to the barber. Also, I got some Brawlhalla footage on the background since it's better than a black screen. But anyway, let's just begin with the story. So welcome everybody to today's video, which is kinda different than what I usually do. Well, it's a lot different, but anyway, I've got a pretty funny story for you folks today. So me and my friend were in English class, and we both are pretty good in talking English, at least for my country standards. Well, I'm not like, you can hear me talk English, so I hope you can understand me, but for my country it's pretty good. Like, I'm a Dutch boy and I study financial services. It means you help people who are in trouble with money, etc. But anyway, we were in English class and we had a speaking test. Test? No, it's not a test. How do you call it? A task? Yeah, a task, I think. So we had to speak English. And do you ever have that feeling when you're with your friend, your best friend, and you just talk to him and you just start laughing non-stop? You just can't stop laughing. Well, we had that and it was so fucking funny. We just couldn't stop laughing. It was amazing. So we were literally almost crying from laughter, and then the teacher told us to stay after his lesson. And so we did. He told us that it's not alright to make that much noise since we already distract the other classmates. So we weren't allowed to make that much noise, which we did, and it was that then we had to stay. So that was the reason we had to stay, and it was pretty stupid, but anyway, it can happen. And you know, we were cool with it. Like, I understand that you have to be kinda, that you just can't yell in a classroom like, hey, I'm over here. It's not cool. But yeah, we were fine with it. And he also said some strange things, because my friend has Snoop Dogg as his wallpaper and he just brought that up out of nowhere. And we were like, wait, why does that even matter? What does that to do with anything? And apparently the other people in our class were saying stuff about us. Yeah, he was really vague. So we were like, alright, I guess. And then we left the room. So later that day we were just cycling back to home because we live like an hour away from school. So we were just cycling and we were talking about it. And you know, then it hit us like, holy shit, he thinks we are taking drugs. Like, he thinks we are doing weed and that shit. And we were like, no way, it can't be true. He just can't think that, can he? I mean, is he so stupid just because we were laughing? And yes, he actually thought we were doing weed. So just because we were laughing, he was like thinking that, and we had so much trouble because of it. You just won't believe how much trouble we had for just laughing in a fucking classroom. So then we had another class. We didn't have English until like next week, so we had another class. And after the class, the teacher in that class said we had to stay, and we had to stay for a fucking hour because we needed to wait for another guy to show up and talk with us about it. You know, because he was thinking we were doing drugs. It's so, I don't know, man. But yeah, I was trying to record that conversation, which failed. But I don't think you could understand Dutch anyway, but it would be funny if I had conversation, but it failed. But yeah, the guy who talked with us about it, he was like, yeah, you shouldn't do drugs because people are getting really hard effects on it, and I actually know someone who did commit suicide because of it. And we were like, whoa, this is getting dark, mate. So I don't know, we were like telling him the whole time that we didn't do drugs, and after 15 whole fucking minutes he finally understood that we were not doing it. Even because I study fucking financial services, I look like a complete nerd. I am a complete nerd. Well, that's not good to say, but I am a complete nerd, so you can just see that we don't do drugs. But anyway, after 15 minutes he finally realized. So then we were sent home. Now, yesterday, that's the 14th of December for me then, because it's now the 15th. He got that English teacher again, so the guy who thought we were doing drugs from the beginning is like, oh my god, we got him again. And we were like, okay, we're gonna tell him that we don't do drugs. We're really gonna tell him. So we were in the classroom and we told him that we would like to talk to him after the lesson. So we did, and we got him to believe us as well. So he finally understood that we don't do that shit. It was just it was such a shitty situation to be in. Like, you can't really prove you're not doing it, but you just know that it's so stupid that people believe it, but you can't prove it. So we had literally an hour detention and we had to stay 3 times after school. It's, oh man, but I guess it was kind of a funny situation because I'm talking about it right now. And it's kind of funny if your teacher thinks you're doing weed, because then they are kind of scared for you or so. Like, they think you're gonna do shit to them. Really strange. But yeah, just the lesson for today is don't do drugs, because you can get in trouble with school. Not yourself, don't worry, you're fine, but school is fucked up then. Nah, seriously, don't do drugs. Because it like has really affected people's lives. And yeah, I'm just gonna end it on that note. If you like this video, please thumbs up. If you want to hear some more stories, I got quite a lot of them because I really like doing this. But yeah, let me just tell me when you like this, and maybe I'll do it another time. Peace.